Have you ever played that game Chinese Whispers? Well, it's a popular game where a message needs to be passed from one person to another person in a circle, usually to be whispered in ears. And most of the time, the message gets distorted when it reaches to its end. Let me give you another analogy. Have you ever seen two people talk in a different languages, completely different language, where one says that I am hungry and the other replies like, oh yeah, it may rain today. It is nothing but a communication gap. That is what I see happen all the time between clients and developers in software development. That is exactly how the software projects fail. Not because of bad coding, but because of communication gap. The, the client comes in with a brilliant idea, but only give a few line of brief. Something like, I want to develop an app like Uber, but different. And then they disappear. No details, no clarity, not availability for answering the questions. And they expect the magic to happen. It's like playing a Pictionary with an invisible ink. Let me put it in another way. Suppose you walk into a restaurant and just say to chef that I want something tasty. Without the details, whether it be sweet, spicy, vegetarian, gluten free, the chef is left guessing. You may get your dish on the table, but it might not be what you want. The software development is exactly same, my friend. If the client gives the vague idea, then the developers can cook up something, but rarely the right thing. And here is the mindset. Many clients believe that I am paying, so it is duty of developers to figure it out by themselves. But the reality is the client is the source of the idea for his project, and the developers are just the sculptors who gives the shape to his idea. So if you don't provide the clay, then you can't expect the statue. And and if this gap happens, guess what? The timelines stretch like old chewing gum. Costs balloon. Quality suffers. Relationships break. Not because the people are bad, but because the communication was not put in the first place. The solution to this problem is that for clients, kindly treat yourself as the director of the movie. Do your research, write down what you want, document everything, and most importantly, please be available to answer the developers' questions. And for developers, don't shy to ask for the clarity. Confirm things and check in as you go. Just like the chef tests the soup before serving. See, look, at the end, the software development is not about just pushing the buttons and typing the code. It's all about conversation. Big softwares are not built just only on code, but those are built on clarity, conversation, and continuous feedback. So if we build a bridge of communication, then we can definitely sure turn those great ideas into real successful softwares. If I talk about the other areas of life, whether it be marriage, parenting, or business, including software development, then the communication is the glue. And without it, even the strongest walls collapse. So next time, if you start a project, Then remember, don't just whisper your idea, share it, shape it, and build it together.